Alright, I keep getting emails about the first two videos I put up about this Char-Broil grill that I had, this designer series. The grill has been fixed. As you can see, it is running now. It's quiet, like it should be. And this is basically what the whole argument was with the people from Char-Broil when I had them on the phone. They were trying to tell me there's nothing wrong with it. It's normal for the regulator to make noise. Basically telling me that if anything was going to get done with it, I would have to pay for another regulator because they felt that there was nothing wrong with the regulator and the grill was working the way it's supposed to be working. And they refused to actually send me out a regulator under warranty. They even went as far as to saying that, this made me laugh, that, and I can't remember if they were going to send me the regulator but I had to pay the shipping, or I had to pay for the regulator and they would pay the shipping, and none of it really made a whole lot of sense to me. I will show you the new regulator, which that's the new regulator. You can actually hear the gas coming out of the tank now, which you couldn't hear the gas because there was the noise before. If you watch the other video, was so bad that you couldn't even hear the little hissing of the gas coming out of the tank. The noise was overwhelming. I am going to shut it off right now because there's no point in letting it run. So anyways, you know, going on with the story, after being disgusted talking to them, actually being furious talking to them and telling them that if you don't fix this grill that I will get even, and this is part of me getting even with them. We had another problem. Okay, and the other problem was that the O-ring had slipped down inside of this cap and would not seal the tank no more. I tried to fix that myself and could not get the O-ring to seat back on here the way it's supposed to seat. And my wife called this time because I was not going to call again. I just told her, I said, look, you call, I ain't dealing with these people. After a heated argument, I would say the least. She called, and as I was listening to her talk to them on the phone, they were actually trying to tell her how to reseat this O-ring after I had tried, and I'm pretty mechanically inclined, and if I can't do it, she sure as hell can't do it. And they're trying to explain to her how to put this O-ring back together on a tank that if I'm not around, she probably tries to do it, hooks it back up, turns the gas on, and hits the igniter, and you know what happens to propane when it spark hits it and it's not where it's supposed to be. It would blow up right in front of you. So after her talking on the phone and me listening, going, what are these people, stupid? Because they're trying to tell you how to fix this and basically trying to tell you to go start yourself on fire. They came to an agreement that they were going to send out a new regulator. So that's basically how we wound up with the new regulator. And they did send out a new regulator and everything else that went with it, all the hoses and the burners, and all I wanted them to do is send me a regulator, and they sent me all this other crap with it that's still sitting and I'm not using anymore. It's just sitting around. It was just a waste on their part. It's kind of like penny wise and pound foolish. This is the new regulator they sent me, and this is what basically fixed the whole problem. And if you look at that, I'm going to show you the old regulator, and you tell me if you can determine what was basically wrong with it. Let me zoom out here a little bit. Do you see a difference here of what the problem might have been? Now, this came right from the store like this, and this is the cap that was missing off of this regulator. And when I had this lady on the phone and I'm talking to her, which apparently she knew nothing about anything because she would have said, no, you can't do that. I was trying to tell her how when I reach inside here, I can touch this diaphragm. Now when the gas is on, the inside part of that comes out. And when that comes out, I could actually take my finger like this and push in on it. And I'm telling her that this doesn't seem right. I've never seen one like this. I've had other barbecue grills that I could never do this with. And she kept telling me, no, that's normal. That's the way it's supposed to be. And what I'm saying, if you know, a lizard or something would have crawled up in there and the gas would come on, it could very easily just make that diaphragm crooked and have gas escape out through it, and which would be another problem as the grill was on, would catch fire and start burning. This is all part of my get even video, because something definitely very bad could have happened here. It didn't happen here, and I'm very thankful it didn't happen. I have two boys that could very easily have gotten hurt, and yes, nobody got hurt, nobody got caught on fire, but if something would have happened, whose fault would that have been? Definitely not mine. I purchased this grill. I thought there was a problem with it. I've talked to their warranty department, and they were telling me it was perfectly fine, and it wasn't. Somebody very easily could have gotten hurt, killed, burnt, scarred for life, and they didn't even care. They were just trying to make me go away on the phone. It's not right. If you feel anything I'm saying I'm lying, it can't be. The proof is right here. The proof is in the video. The proof is in the other videos. The same grill, exact same grill as before. Check the other videos. Works perfectly fine. I was right. They were wrong. They ruined a couple of my days talking to them over this grill. Great service department there at Char-Broil. Guaranteed to piss you off. Probably the last video on this grill. It's working fine now. It's really, when it's working fine, it's okay. Shouldn't have had to go through all the aggravation. Thanks, Char-Broil, for nothing.